Today I'm talking about discounts. We're coming into Black Friday and the Cyber Monday deals across a bunch of stuff, ranging from MetaQuest to bHaptics, ProTube, lenses creators like VR Rock. And kicking everything off, we have a full 20% off across just about every single MetaQuest device, game. And so this video is a catch-all. Don't go to 10 different places looking for accessories and games. You're here for everything. Every discount you could possibly want. And I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Dan, aren't you just another greedy YouTuber? Don't you just want our money? And that hurts, honestly. To that, I say, need this fantasy. And so those are the reasons that you should trust me. Look, do I profit from you guys purchasing something, saving money across these devices? Who knows? Who keeps track? You know who won't be honest with you? You know who won't tell you? The government. It's wild.
But you know what ranked least in satisfaction? 9/11 Airlines. What a terrible name for an airline. It reminds me of that tragedy.
All right, look, full transparency here. Listen, I'm like you. I just want to save money on games and headsets and accessories and haptics. I think I can do it. I think I can do that for you. So let's get into it. First off, we have savings from Meta. Let's focus on that because that's the all-encompassing thing. Right now, from this moment through December 1st, you can save a full 20% off on nearly every single MetaQuest game, on just about every accessory, every headset, using the code Bringhurst at checkout. I'll also link down below the primary headsets and some of my favorite games I think that you guys would benefit from, and the savings are wild. Check it out down below and go save that money. Next up, we're going to talk about bHaptics. If you're not familiar with these guys, I welcome you to the 21st century. And what's it like living with the mole people down under? These guys created a next-gen haptic suit that does two things. It works in tandem with audio to haptics so that you plug it into the headset with a splitter, and it provides haptic feedback based on the audio that you're hearing, that you're feeling, and it works with literally everything. It's very cool. But the more pronounced feature is integrated haptics, to where if you're playing not only PC VR like Half-Life Alyx, but Onward on standalone and contractors, to where when you take a bullet you feel it where it hits you, and it's amazing. It works with a wide number of games, and those are increasing all the time. They're always adding more content to it. But regarding PC VR, Alyx is amazing. It's wild. You drop ammo down your back, you feel it literally slide down your back into your bag. Likewise, they have arms that attach to your wrists so that when you fire a gun, not only do you feel the kick in your shoulder, but you feel the reverb go up your arm. It's very cool. From November 27th through December 2nd, they are offering a couple wild deals. The Tac Suit Pro is a full $100 off. That's unheard of. It's wild. Tac Suit Air, which is their more affordable option, is offering a full $60 off in that same time frame, and everyone who purchases that will be given a free gift, which is a legacy badge that attaches to the Tac Suit. Which exactly will it be? It's up in the air, but it's a gift from them. Now, I mentioned that comes to an end December 7th, but it picks up again, same deal, same discounts, December 11th through December 15th. So if you miss it for Black Friday, it'll be there waiting for you a couple weeks later. Can't hype up this vest enough. It's a very cool experience, and I love the plug and play. Next up, we have ProTube. I've reviewed in the past their ProVolver, their Force Tube, which is an amazing bit of tech that turns your two controllers into a haptic gun stock, so that when you're playing first-person shooters like Forefront, Contractors, Onward, it gives you something to hold, so the aiming is easier, but it also provides a feedback that can't be had from any of these other providers. I love Sandlaki. They're awesome, but they don't provide that thump in the shoulder. They don't give you the recoil in your gun, and I'm a huge fan of these guys. They recently updated their ProVolver so that not only is it Bluetooth and seamless and works with a bunch of games that you care about in terms of first-person shooters, but they included an option to where it works universally with everything. If you go back and watch that video, it's a little bit critical of the trigger system that they have, but it's been growing on me since I've kind of learned to work around it, and they've recently upgraded it. They've changed it so that now they've included magnets to attach it to the full rifle stock. It's very cool, and the haptics are unrivaled. Last I checked, this link down below will save you a full 20% off. They have amazing customer service, and again, if you know somebody who is deep in first-person shooters inside of VR, whether they're PC VR or standalone, it's a killer device that's just gonna blow their mind. Now granted, I gotta say that 20% discount is a couple weeks old. That's what I was told back then. If that has changed at all, I will update the description down below to let you know. And next up, we have VR Rock. I'm a fan of these guys. They've been kind to my channel in the past. And in the past, you guys have been able to get 10% off using my links. But for this Black Friday sale through December 5th, you guys are saving a full 15% off whatever you need. Use the code BringhurstVR15, and that will unlock that Black Friday discount. Again, all of this is relative to Christmas, and again, you have a VR headset, I'm sure, but you know people around you who are just now getting one, or maybe you're grabbing one for someone for Christmas. It's Christmas, and all of these things, I think, make fantastic gifts. And if you're part of the population that wears glasses, you could do a lot worse than VR Rock. Saving that money, they offer this streamlined process to where you go to their website and you select what the prescription is. And I'm talking about the MetaQuest 3 right now, but it works with the MetaQuest 3S, it works with a number of other headsets, and the X-Real glasses. Typically, I'd be talking about this within the sponsored episode. Again, they've been kind to me, but no one is sponsoring this episode. I just like these guys, and they make it easy. Now I'm going to close this out with my favorite games and what I think you should try that you might not have tried. I'll link it down below so that you have access to it just directly. But if you take a walk and you come back later, use the code BRINGHURST again to save that money. So the game I got to talk about first, just mind blown. I haven't even made a video on it, but Hotel Infinity. It's so cool. This is not going to be my review. I promise I'm going to make content around it, but it's freaking awesome. You know, when you walk around in a VR space, you're always using the joysticks to jump from here to there or to walk, and anyone with nausea, they'll recoil at that. But this game, they do it in such a way that you don't need to use the joysticks at all. You don't need to teleport. You don't need to move to walk. You just walk. You have to have a play space that's big enough to accommodate it, which is like 10 by 10 feet, maybe. But what it is it's this hyperspace with multiple dimensions to where you're in a hotel, and every turn you take is a seamless portal to another destination within the hotel, so that you're always walking, like physically moving your feet around corners, down halls, through doors, unlocking these mysteries to get access to new pathways. And it's some of the coolest exploratory stuff I've done in VR. I've never in my life been able to just walk around freely, be able to explore and trust the Guardian. I don't have to kind of timidly walk around and hope that I don't stub my toe. I just walk and it works, and it's awesome. Please check it out. If you don't use my link, that's fine. Use someone else's, but check it out. It's worth your time. Again, you'll find it down below, 20% off. Next up is Laser Dance. This is a fairly new game that, again, I plan on making content around near the end of this month, but I haven't done it yet. You would think that hearing the title of this is something like Beat Saber, to where lasers are thrown at you and you dodge and dance in sync with some song, but that's not what it is. And for that, I'll say that the game is poorly represented online, poorly named. What it is instead is it's a mixed reality thing that does something that maybe thanks to Meta, maybe these guys broke through in some way, but it's new. And that is that within your room, you take a puck and put it on the wall over here, and you walk over to the other side of the room and put one over here, so you have point A and point B. And what those are beginning and end points. And with those, once you hit start, it generates randomly a set of lasers throughout your room, kind of Catherine Zeta-Jones doing that sensual butt slide, you know, like it's probably looks so stupid. Send me that video.
There we go.
It's fine, you know, but what they've done is the lasers react to your actual furniture. You know, in the past, when you map a room, it does this thing where, fine, it maps it, and you've got this mesh that looks good at a glance, but the second it kind of evaporates and disappears and you're in the game, nothing is solid unless you draw with a box, your bed. This is a wall. This is a couch. And that's always been the hiccup that just for me made mixed reality kind of a non-starter. But what these guys have done is they've incorporated all of that scan data. If you have a pile of clothes on your couch because you're not doing laundry because you worked all day and you don't want to deal with it, then the laser will come from the ceiling and it will hit that pile of laundry and it'll stop there. And so there's this reactionary geometry to everything in your room. But more than that, you have hand occlusion. You have leg occlusion. If you take your foot and you stick it out and occlude a laser, the laser disappears behind your foot. It disappears behind your hand. And it's the most immersive thing I've ever used in a really small and dumb way. But to see it working so flawlessly is cool. And you should try it out. It's impressive. It's a sign of the times and what's to come. 20% off down below. Now, I could be talking all day about Batman and Alien, but, you know, these are games that have been out for a while. They're tried and true. If you want them, use the code. But I want to talk about games that are lesser known. I love games like Walkabout Mini Golf. It's awesome. I love games like Myst and Riven. But one that's gone under the radar, and the last one I'm going to mention, I think would be Lies Beneath. They use this comic book style to where it's a story told that kind of drags you in. They use a minimal art style that's pretty rewarding. It's demented. It's a bit scary. And the style works very well for the game. I don't want to give too much away. You're seeing some of it here with the trailer, but this is one of the games I played when I first got in. I had an amazing time with it. I think that you guys would dig it. And it's one of the less expensive games on the MetaQuest store. So, you know, you can't go wrong with that 20% off. Check it out. Now, this is all subjective. There are going to be a ton of games that you think I should have mentioned. Obviously, I can't mention them all. But if you want to throw out a game down below that you think people should try, do it, and people will click on it. That'd be awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you to my members. Look at this. We're growing all the time. And you can become a member too by clicking right there. With it, you get early access. And on occasion, we do marble runs, which is a way of giving back and saying thank you now and again. We're going to be doing it this weekend, Sunday. So by the time of this upload tomorrow, I think. Please subscribe, like this video, all that good jazz. It does my channel a world of good. Thank you for being here, and give me all your money. Go save that money. Godspeed.